go live then. Going live. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Avatar from Tears of Pandora on the Steam Deck. So this game is not on Steam before that, thanks to Ubisoft for providing a code of the game a day early. So I was able to play the game yesterday, at least on my PC, to get into the open world, because the prologue is a little bit too slow, and I didn't want to waste time with that because it's a closed environment. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So not on Steam, only on Ubisoft Connect and the Epic Store, I think, but it still requires Uplay. So yeah, you need to have Uplay installed on your Steam Deck. So let's launch that and let's see what happens. Here we go, here we go, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. Hi, how's it going? Expectations, guys, 1 FPS, 10, 15, 24, 120. Okay, Avatar. Here we go. Almost there. Okay, it launches. That's good. That's a good sign. It's compiling shaders, hence the CPU maxed out. That's good. That's a good sign. Like 30 FPS in low. Okay. We'll see. Why, hello there, Capoeira Games. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so far so good. We're into the game, it seems. Loading. $24 to $30. Okay, I hope so. It's already using 10 gigabytes of RAM. And I think it's still compiling some shaders. The screen is not black, by the way. There is a loading screen. I heard great things about its optimization, but the guy had a 4090. Yeah, I mean, it runs great as long as you have more than 4 gigs of VRAM. What I'm worried about on the Steam Deck more than that is the, how to say it, is the amount of memory. I'm doing fine, thanks. I thought this game releases Friday. No, it actually releases tomorrow. Thanks to Ubisoft, I got an early code. Okay, maybe you guys can see that. It says 27%. I played this on PC a moment ago. It was fine on anything that didn't have anything that has over 4 gigs of VRAM. So recommended minimum was, the minimum recommended was 8 gigabytes of VRAM. So on this one, I'm pretty scared for the Steam Deck's 16 gigabytes because those 16 gigs are shared between VRAM and system RAM. So if it uses a lot of VRAM, we're going to max out all the memory, and if the game needs even more, we're screwed. So we'll see. Will frame generation be useful? We'll see. I don't know anything. Okay, in the menu we're getting 26. Let me hide the FPS counter. Okay, so it's already by itself. Okay, it doesn't support frame generation. Figures. Yeah, I think frame generation is not supported here, only on Windows. Performance FSR 3, and on graphics we're probably at the lowest. Yeah, everything on the lowest. Low. 0 object detail. Particles, we can drop them lower and lower. Okay, lowest settings. And I'm trying the joysticks. The game, I'm not able to get the gamepad to work, only mouse and keyboard. Touchscreen works, but the game doesn't seem to detect the gamepad. That's a shame. Alright, so the settings. The settings are 800p, FSR 3 performance plus lowest setting. This I should put it there. Yeah, it's using 100% GPU only in the menu, but remember the menu is rendered in the game, so that makes sense. Alright, so absolute lowest that we can go. Yeah, if in the menu it's already at 20, man, it's going to be rough. Yeah, there is a benchmark mode, we're going to run it. But frame generation is not working. Yeah, Bluetooth controller should work, but it should work with the Steam Deck controls. That's kind of weird. Already I'm seeing though the RAM is at 13 and the VRAM at 4. Oof, and the game uses way more than 4 gigs. So I'm guessing we're going to be limited by VRAM and system RAM because the RAM usage is insanely high and the VRAM usage as well. And we only have 16 gigs. The Steam Deck doesn't support frame gen on SteamOS. On Windows it probably will, but I don't have Windows. Okay, it says retrieving local data right behind me. So it's loading, don't worry. You'll be fine. It's probably loading the world, I'm guessing. Retrieving data. Come on, Steam Deck, you got this. And we wait for this magical. Maybe. Come on, Steam Deck. There we go. Retrieving local data, 18%. That GPU is cooking. Yeah, it's usually at 80 degrees. Okay, 72%. I think we're going to get in game, actually. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, guys, look at the VRAM usage. It's at 6 gigabytes. The RAM is at 13. So it's using like 20 gigabytes of memory. And that's possible because we're using the page file. That means that we're using the SSD when the memory is not enough. So considering how much VRAM it requires, the shared pool of 16 gigs is not enough because the game needs more RAM to do other things other than VRAM. Oh man. Yeah. No, the game is just too much VRAM intensive. So there's no way we're fixing this. Yeah, I think it's a memory issue. Because I think the game should be able to reach 30 if we had more memory. But the the Steam Deck only has 16 gigs and is using already the page file for the RAM and VRAM. Let's try a super low resolution. Oh, it doesn't go lower than 720, really? Okay. $720. How is the Series S going to run this? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Let's try ultra performance. Yeah, not even an ultra performance. Technically, yeah, agreed. H1TZZ. Technically, it will be playable if we had more memory, but I mean, again, the issue is the game uses like 7 gigabytes of VRAM. So keep in mind that the Steam Deck has 16 gigabytes of RAM, and those 16 gigabytes are shared between system RAM for the game and video memory. So if the game is using 7 gigabytes of VRAM, that means that we have 9 gigabytes available for the rest, and the game needs more than that. It's using like 13 gigabytes. So we don't have enough RAM for this game. That system RAM is shared between the VRAM and RAM. And this game uses a lot of VRAM, so it cannot compensate, no matter the settings. So yeah. Even if I use ultra performance resolution, it's not going to fix it because we don't have where to store all those assets. Yeah, no, not going to happen. And well, and the upscaling is breaking. Look at that. Oh man, I'm breaking the visuals. Look at it. Yeah, already corrupting textures and shadows. And it's using more VRAM and system RAM. Frame generation, no man. Frame generation will require even more memory, but frame generation is not working on the Steam Deck, so the option is not available. But frame generation wouldn't fix this, trust me. It would make it even worse, because that also has a hit to performance, a small hit. It has a compute requirement there. So yeah, does it launch? Yes. Should you play it like this? No. Don't play it on Steam Deck. We need more RAM. Definitely needs more RAM. So no matter what you do, it's going to be like that, unfortunately. It's just too much of a system RAM constraint. And again, those 16 gigs are shared between VRAM and system RAM for the game. And more than 7 gigabytes of those 16 are already being used for VRAM. So yeah, it's chugging along because of memory mostly. Like on the 4 gigabyte GPUs when I was playing on desktop. I guess I gotta download more RAM. Yeah, I mean, we could get some frames back, but I don't think they can rework the game to use way less system RAM and VRAM. I don't think it's built for that. There's a day one patch, but it's not going to fix this. I mean, come on, guys. This is not meant to be played like this with this hardware. Let's try the benchmark tool. Now that we're here, why not? We need low spec gamer back? Maybe. Although it will be too potato, and each time they release a patch, it will break whatever we were doing. Okay, it's loading the benchmark tool. Yeah, guys, just download more RAM. I mean, come on. It's obvious. Wow. So smooth. Despite being the lowest settings though, it looks pretty good still. I'm pretty impressed. Oh my god. That system memory usage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's all about system memory here. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage runs great on deck, but that's a completely different game and a completely different engine. So this is the Snowdrop engine. The engine that powers the Division. Gotta love the spiky CPU, yeah. Yeah, the game doesn't detect it properly. Advanced graphs, what is that? What do you think about GTA 6 on Steam Deck? I don't know. It's 2 years away for the consoles. PC is probably a year after, so we're looking at 2026. Probably Steam Deck 2 already exists by then. So yeah. But of course, as soon as GTA 6 comes out on PC, man, those textures are broken now. Yeah, I mean, the game doesn't have any memory to put them. So what's my conclusion for this? No, not playable on Steam Deck, not even on the lowest settings. Why is this happening? Well, mostly because of the RAM. Again, I'm going to explain it so it's summed up at the end of the video. The RAM in the Steam Deck is 16 gigs, and of those 16 gigs, a portion of that goes to whatever the game needs for system RAM, and the other part goes for the video memory that the game needs. So this game, for system RAM, it was usually using 13 gigs, for me 14 gigs on my main PC. So of those 16 gigs, 14 are being used for the system thing of the game. So we have 2 gigabytes left for the VRAM. But on the VRAM side, the game requires like 6 gigabytes, give or take. That means that we would need like 20 gigabytes of RAM on the Steam Deck to be able to allocate everything necessary to run the game properly. And due to that, the game will just chug along, no matter the resolution we use, no matter the settings. There's just not enough memory to allocate. So performance will suffer as a result. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did trying it on the Steam Deck. It launches, it works, but it's not worth playing on the Steam Deck. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. See you next time. Thanks for watching.